What's up, guys? Welcome back to Apple Tech Talks. And it's been, I know, forever since I made a video. And quite honestly, I'm sure some of you thought that I just stopped making videos, which is honestly the trend I'm seeing these days with my channels. But I'm going to try to reignite it at least temporarily. I've been super busy doing a lot of stuff. I'm currently in Dubai working at a creative marketing agency. So I guess sort of in the advertising business, but I'm actually learning a lot of really interesting stuff, and I'm working in the film division. So I'm still getting a hands-on experience with film production, and that's exactly what I'm interested in professionally. So it makes sense for me to be working in a place like this, and I'm learning a lot of stuff from technical skills to industry knowledge to office culture. But for today, this video, as you probably know by the title, is about next year, not about this year, which really screwed pretty much all of us over. Okay, so let's talk about Apple. So 2020 was a rough year for us all. I think it screwed most of us over in some way or another. But Apple actually had a pretty solid year. They delivered numerous new products and continued to sell millions of units around the world. For example, they did ultimately defy analyst expectations in profits for their fourth fiscal quarter of 2020, which is around these last few months now. So I'm going to be talking about the expected product launches in chronological order. So starting at the beginning of 2021, going till the end, all the hardware products you can expect in 2021. So let's get started. Number one was going to be the AirPods Studio. I wrote the script about a week or so ago, and that was before the AirPods Studio came out. So they came out just a few days ago. I have a lot to say in that. I'm probably going to say that for another video, but it was initially thought that that product was not going to debut until March of 2021, but I guess we were wrong in the situation. Another product that is going to debut in March 2021 is the Apple TV 6. So this is the 6th generation Apple TV, and it's expected because of the Apple One launch from last year. If you don't know what Apple One is, it's basically a package deal that Apple's marketing as sort of like its own subscription service that includes all 6 subscription services which they've been building up over the years, and also 50 gigabytes of iCloud storage. The Apple TV 6 is rumored to have an A14X processor to process the graphically intense games such as Legend of Zelda, which is debuted on the platform. There also will be more gaming platform emphasis, so sort of dovetailing with this new graphical processor, which will include a new gaming controller developed by a gaming hardware company, probably Sony. I can't really see Microsoft doing it, or they might just take another no-name hardware manufacturer. In addition, that remote is going to have an anti-loss feature, which means that it's going to have a feature similar to Apple's rumored AirTag trackers that we're going to talk about in just a second. And then also expect some upgraded internals, but minor upgrades overall. The expected price is $180. Okay, next we have AirTag trackers. So I made a video a long time ago, you can watch that up there, about the Tile Mate Pro, I believe is what it was called. And this product is exactly like that. So it's linked to Find My, the app that is on your iPhone. And it was expected initially to launch in November 2020. But like a lot of things due to COVID, it got delayed to early 2021. It will have a circular design. It'll be very, very small. So not like a squarish design that the Tile has. And it'll also have fully wireless capability and possible wireless charging as a replaceable battery. Doesn't really seem like Apple's style. So I can see wireless charging being possible, or maybe like USB-C charging, but I don't really know. I don't really see a replaceable battery being Apple's style. Just they haven't really made a product like that in years. And they'll also have compatibility with accessories such as keychains. And it's expected to be between $20 and $40, which would put it around the same price range as the Tile Mate that I did a video on. And then we get into June, which is the summer, and that almost never has hardware in it. Usually it has all the software, so that's like iOS. We're on 15 now. The next version of macOS, next version of tvOS, and the next version of watchOS. So next we have the AirPods 3. So this could debut either in WWDC 2021, or it could debut in September or the fall area of 2021. And this would include a sleeker design, more similar to the AirPods Pro, As you know, the AirPods haven't really gotten a design refresh since 2016 when it debuted. The AirPods Pro was, I guess, sort of considered its design upgrade, but it was significantly more expensive. And so a lot of people just deferred to the AirPods Pro because they didn't want to spend the extra money, which I totally understand. These new AirPods Pro 3 will include sweat resistance and more features for fitness, such as ambient light sensors, which will also be more useful in health monitoring. There will also be audio adjustment based on surroundings, mostly for safety, it's just so you have better spatial awareness when you're listening to music. Also more gesture-based support, so possibly in air. I can't really see Apple doing that. I also don't know exactly how that would work with such small devices that really can't sense very far, but I don't know, maybe a proximity sensor. But either way, they are trying to implement more gesture-based support as well. They are also going to include better battery life, so they're going to extend it by about 1 to 2 hours to the existing 5 hours, so it's going to be 6 to 7 hours of battery life. There will also be adjustable ear tips. There will also be minor boosts in sound quality, but that's really not a huge priority for Apple, and never really has been, to be honest. And it's expected to be around the same price range, so $160 to $170. Next, we get onto the iPhone 13 and 13 Max. So I'm honestly, for one of the first times in a while, not super excited about this version of the iPhones that are coming out. This generation isn't promising to show that many changes, and honestly, if you've noticed, pretty much since the iPhone 10 back in 2017, there really hasn't been that many changes in the iPhones. And it's giving people fewer and fewer reasons to upgrade. So not much is known yet, obviously. Usually we get a pretty good sense by around the springtime, definitely by the summer. But there are 4 variants that are rumored. An internal chip improvement, so you're gonna get the new Apple A. I don't even know what number we're on anymore, but yeah, you're gonna get the new Apple A chip in there, and camera improvements. The reason why it doesn't excite me that much is because there's no major design overhaul promised, and so I don't really see what there is to be excited about. There just doesn't seem to be many changes going on. Next, we have the iMac redesign, which is actually one of the most, I think, hyped products of 2021. So this will debut in October of 2021. That's usually when they have their Mac event. There's a possibility Apple could merge the September and October events of 2021 together. They've done that in the past so that you can debut more products at once. But considering a lot of delays in production, I don't think that they will have Macs ready that early. Anyway, the new Mac redesign will include a 21.5-inch variant, the existing one bumping up to the 24-inch. Face ID is also rumored, so that is probably going to be one of the biggest changes to your Mac experience. The Apple Silicon processor should also be an incredible improvement to your experience using a Mac, which should immensely bump computing power. And then next we have the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros with LED displays. So that will also debut in the same event in October. So these will be new custom-made Apple Silicon chips with higher brightness, higher contrast ratios, thinner and lighter product designs. Face ID is possible. I really think it should be coming in the next few years, unless Apple really wants to stick with Touch ID, but I don't really know. And it's expected to be over $1,000 as a starting price, going up to the mid to high 2000s. That's usually your price range the MacBook Pros are in. We also might see a slightly revamped MacBook Air, but it has been getting consistent upgrades over the years. I don't know if Apple will continue to upgrade the internals annually. If they do, it will just be a minor upgrade. So no reason that you should be getting these products unless you have a MacBook from, I'd say, 5+ years ago. The iPad Pro 4th Gen is a rumored, not confirmed at all, product for October 2021, which will include a new display, LED backlit, of course, and $800 expected starting price. We don't know too much about this product yet, but it shouldn't be any serious design overhauls in my opinion. And then the iPad Mini 6 will also debut in October 2021. That will include internal upgrade improvements to match those of the other iPads. So the AR glasses that I mentioned in that video over there over the summer is not likely until 2022, unfortunately, which is probably the most exciting thing since the iPad, honestly, I would say, or maybe since the Apple Watch, because this would be another time when Apple is releasing a brand new product, and that is always very exciting. I could see this maybe possibly being like a one more thing in late 2021, but I honestly don't really see production or just progress on these products really making it to the final stage until maybe a year and a half to 2 years from now. But anyway, I will link a lot of cool stuff so you can continue reading about each of the products I talked about in this video down below in the description. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm really going to try to start making more consistent videos. I really have to go to dinner right now, so I should probably head out. But either way, guys, I hope you're staying safe and I hope you're staying healthy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you hopefully soon in the next video. I'm not going to put my hand over the camera this time because it's my iPhone lens and I don't want to make it all smudgy. But I'll see you guys in the next video.